We're all aware that money is necessary for financial success, and it takes money to make money. And starting a real estate investment requires a large wad of cash and a down payment of at least 20%. Right? Well, not exactly. The conventional wisdom is not always accurate. Real estate investing is much simpler to begin if you have cash. You must save tons of money if you want to be financially independent as soon as possible. However, entrepreneurs begin with little money in every business, including real estate investing. Many of us simply start out by working extremely hard and having a big dream. How do I know this, you ask? Well, because I did it myself. And, you see my gray hair, and yeah, that explains it all. Well, the first option to invest in real estate with little or no money is house hacking. House hacking is one of my favorite ways to get started in real estate investing. It eventually means that you find a way to generate rental income from your home. You basically move it into a small multi-family property, such as a duplex, triplex, or fourplex. It's a classic house hack. The extra units are then rented out to generate income. All of this can be done with little money down. Here are just a few of them that I've been talking about with low down payments for house hacking, like I mentioned. FHA loan, 3.5% down. VA loan, 0% down. For veterans, USDA is 0% down in rural areas, and conventional loans, 3% to 10% down with mortgage insurance, PMI. Number 2, you got REITs. REITs are real estate investment trusts. REITs, real estate investment trusts, are similar to mutual funds. When you purchase stocks in a REIT, you are purchasing a small portion of a large portfolio of commercial income-producing properties. For a fee, a team of managers selects and oversees the REIT's investments. REITs are a truly passive investment. Once purchased, however, unlike crowdfunding, REITs shares are more liquid, similar to stock or mutual funds, which means you can sell them quickly if you want to raise cash. Number 3 is a partnership. When you don't have the money for a real estate investment, you can still get started by using money from a partner. While there are many ways to partner, one of the most basic is a credit partnership. It basically works like this. Number 1, you find a good real estate investment opportunity. Number 2, your credit partner puts up the down payment and obtains a loan to purchase the property. And number 3, you lease the property from your credit partner with the option to purchase it later or at a higher price. And number 4, you sublease the property to a tenant, handle all day-to-day management issues, and keep the difference between the rent you collected and the rent you pay. Number 5, you can get a new loan to buy the property before your option to purchase expires. Hopefully after the property has appreciated in value, obviously. Alternatively, you could sell your interest in the property to a larger buyer or a new buyer at a higher price. By using your wits and your hustle to put a deal together, you can easily control the income and the appreciation of the property with very little money, possibly $100 to $1,000 in option fees. I did numerous deals back in the day when I was just starting my real estate career. Number 4, seller financing. Seller financing is a method of buying real estate in which the seller acts as your bank. Instead of obtaining a bank loan, the seller allows you to pay for the property in monthly installments. Because these people are not bound by traditional bank lending requirements, this is one of my favorite ways to buy real estate. You pay according to the terms you negotiate with the seller. Although it is not always possible, you may be able to negotiate a lower down payment with the seller. This is especially true if the property requires repairs, as you may be able to trade your sweat equity, for example your labor, instead of putting down a monetary deposit. Number 5, which is my favorite, the BRRRR strategy. BRRRR stands for buy, remodel, rent, refinance, and repeat. It's all about finding the fixer-upper properties at a good deal, substantially at 60 cents on the dollar, remodeling them and increasing their value, much like flipping houses. But instead of selling, you keep it as a rental and refinancing it to collect some more of your cash when you pull it out. This strategy is most useful when you need to quickly grow your rental portfolio. You can carefully refinance in order to pull out your cash and recycle the funds to buy several properties in a row rather than running out of cash for the upfront cost of multiple properties. And I'm actually doing it right now with 2 properties. Here's how it works. B, you buy a property that has the potential to increase in value through the repairs. Short-term purchases, financing like cash, a line of credit, private money, or hard money is commonly used. R, remodel the property to increase value, especially rent value. The next R is rent the property to tenants. The next R is refinance using a long-term mortgage. And finally R, which is repeat. You do it all over again. This is a technique I've been using for a long time. Number 6, which is also one of my favorites, wholesaling. That's how we get a lot of off-market deals and we keep them and flip. It's the business of finding deeply discounted deals and quickly reselling them for a profit to all the bargain hunters or flippers. In many cases, you can use very little money and still make a profit on a wholesale deal. A contract is formed between the wholesaler and the seller, which is a wholesaler that sells to another buyer. The property is not purchased by the wholesaler. Instead, the owner's temporary contract gives them the right to sell it on their behalf while keeping the profit, which is called an assignment. The issue is that wholesaling is a sales business. This means you must be skilled at making offers and basically good at sales talk and knowing your comps. Number 7, becoming a leasing agent. If you want to eventually become a rental owner but don't have the money yet, consider becoming a leasing agent to earn money while learning the business. As a leasing agent, you assist in matching tenants with specific rental units. In exchange for your time, you are paid a fee of monthly rent, depending on the agreement. This business model is great, especially if looking forward to be a future rental owner. Why, you ask? Because it teaches you how to find and screen tenants, which is an important skill to have as a landlord. And you do it while earning money and taking very little risk yourself. To become a leasing agent, you would usually work for a property manager. So it might not be that easy to start. But for landlords who enjoy traveling or landlording from afar, I can assure that this is a valuable service. So have you learned anything from this video? It might sound easy to do, but the work is easier said than done. I remember back in the days I began investing in real estate with very little capital, and I recall how hard it was. Your own journey will most likely be difficult as well, but if you combine your favorite ideas from this video with persistence, energy, and lots of hustle like I had, you can make real estate investing work for you as well. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching, and click the subscribe button if you can and give me a like if you want. And go ahead and I'll see you in the next video.